Introduction. This is the Ransomware Report for Q4 2024. I am Connor Jackson, the Security Research Manager here at CyberMaxx. Let's get into it. Ransomware. Ransomware and data extortion attacks continue to rise month over month. This quarter saw the highest spike in attacks that we have observed on record. Q4 had 4,568 successful attacks, which means that there was almost as many attacks in the last 90 days of Q4 as there was in all of 2023 at 95% volume. For comparison, the same time frame in 2023, which is October 1st to December 31st, had 1,218 attacks. This makes this a 275% increase over the same 90-day time frame in 12 months. 2024 finished the year with 7,041 attacks, the highest that we've seen on record. The largest number of successful attacks occurred in November, with the highest spike on November 18th. Leading up to this date, we observed 5 CVEs being actively exploited in the wild, which may have contributed to this figure. The full details and breakdown of this are in the downloadable report. Another notable spike was on December 24th, where we saw 80 successful attacks. Threat actors know that security teams are finishing up for the year, taking unused PTO, generally being slower to respond than other times in the year, and they capitalize on this. This gives them an improved success rate on their actions on objectives. The most prominent group of the year was RansomHub, who had 612 attacks, closely followed by Lockbit with 538, which is surprising despite the continued takedowns. RansomHub currently offer a 90% split with affiliates, making their ransomware as a service platform attractive for groups to work with. Cloud. Threat actors continue to follow the industry adoption of cloud. We observed a 39% increase on attacks against cloud infrastructure over 2023, making this a growing initial access vector. Attacks were mainly targeted against identity management and exploiting misconfigurations in cloud infrastructure. Notable events. Other notable events this year include the CrowdStrike outage, Operation Kronos takedown of Lockbit, OpenAI released their report on how threat actors are currently using ChatGPT, and the Health Infrastructure Security and Accountability Act was proposed in the US in September. Several of these are detailed in this quarter's report. Conclusion. 2024 has been both the year with the most attacks overall, as well as the year with the largest number of attacks in any single quarter, rivaling the previous years in just 90 days. The spike in November can be attributed to several zero days that were exploited in the wild, showing the need for a responsive patching process to avoid exploitation by opportunistic threat actors. Attackers continue to follow the industry into the cloud, making this a common attack vector. Q4 saw a total of 66 active groups, 2 more than Q3 64 and 20 more than Q4 in 2023. A growing number of attacks combined with an increased number of groups typically indicates increased success rates of successful exploitation. IBM's cost of a data breach shows that the average cost is now $4.8 million US per attack, making successful attacks both more common and more expensive than in previous years.